Understanding LPG, Liquefied Petroleum Gas. LPG stands for Liquefied Petroleum Gas, a clean and efficient fuel used in many homes and industries. It mainly consists of gases such as propane and butane. These gases are compressed and stored as a liquid in cylinders, which makes them easy to transport and use. LPG is commonly used for cooking, heating, and sometimes in vehicles. When released from the cylinder, the liquid quickly turns into gas and burns to produce heat. LPG is popular because it burns cleanly, produces less smoke, and provides a strong flame, making it a reliable and convenient energy source for everyday life. Fire. What gases make up LPG? LPG, or liquefied petroleum gas, is mainly made up of two types of gases, propane and butane. These gases are produced during the processing of crude oil and natural gas. Propane and butane are normally gases at room temperature, but when they are compressed under pressure, they turn into a liquid, which makes them easier to store and transport in cylinders. When LPG is released from the cylinder, it changes back into gas and burns easily to produce heat. Because of these properties, propane and butane make LPG a useful and efficient fuel. Fire. LPG is not found in only one country. It is produced in many countries around the world because it comes from crude oil and natural gas, which are found in different regions of the earth. Countries that produce a lot of LPG include Saudi Arabia, the United States, Russia, Qatar, China, and India. These countries have large oil and natural gas reserves. LPG is produced in oil refineries and natural gas processing plants, and then it is transported to other countries for use in homes, industries, and vehicles. This makes LPG an important global energy source. Globe fire. How is LPG produced? LPG is produced during the processing of crude oil and natural gas. First, crude oil and natural gas are taken from underground deposits through drilling. After that, the crude oil is sent to an oil refinery, where it is heated and separated into different products such as petrol, diesel, and LPG. LPG is also obtained during the processing of natural gas in gas plants. The gases propane and butane are separated and then compressed under pressure to turn them into liquid form. This liquid LPG is stored in cylinders or tanks for transportation and use. Fire. LPG is stored in strong metal cylinders under high pressure. Normally, propane and butane are gases at room temperature, but when they are compressed, they change into a liquid form. Storing LPG as a liquid allows a large amount of gas to fit inside a small cylinder. Inside the cylinder, LPG remains mostly in liquid form, with a small amount of gas above the liquid. When the cylinder valve is opened, the liquid LPG changes back into gas and flows through the regulator to the stove or appliance. This system makes LPG easy, safe, and convenient to store and transport. Fire. LPG is a very useful fuel that is used in many places because it burns cleanly and efficiently. One of the most common uses of LPG is cooking in homes, where gas cylinders are connected to stoves to prepare food. It is also used for heating water in rooms, especially in colder regions. In some countries, LPG is used as a fuel for vehicles, known as autogas. Industries also use LPG for heating, metal cutting, and manufacturing processes. Because it is easy to store and transport, LPG is widely used around the world. Fire. LPG cylinders are safe when used properly, but it is important to follow some safety rules. Keycap 1. Keep the cylinder upright. Always place the cylinder in a vertical position so the gas works correctly and safely. Keycap 2. Check for leaks. Regularly check the cylinder, pipe, and regulator for gas leaks. If you smell gas, turn off the regulator immediately. Keycap 3. Keep away from heat and fire. Do not place the cylinder near stoves, heaters, or direct sunlight. Keycap 4. Ensure good ventilation. Use LPG in a well-ventilated area so gas does not collect in the room. Keycap 5. Turn off the regulator after use. Always switch off the regulator when the stove is not being used. LPG, or liquefied petroleum gas, is considered a safe, efficient, and versatile fuel when used properly. It is safe because it is stored in strong cylinders with safety valves, and leaks can be easily detected by its smell. LPG is efficient because it burns with a strong and steady flame, producing a large amount of heat while creating very little smoke or pollution. It is also versatile, meaning it can be used in many ways, such as for cooking, heating, vehicles, and industrial work. Because of these advantages, LPG is widely used around the world as a reliable energy source.